Hi guys, I am doing a box opening today. Just trying to make sure I got it in the camera. So, this was a last minute purchase. Really hadn't intended to buy any new dolls recently, and a friend of mine had posted about these being on Goodwill.com. And they were a good price. And I had just sold my Hispanic RealCare 2 Plus, so I talked to my husband and decided to go ahead and take the plunge with this, and yeah. So I'm going to open this up. As you can see, it's another baby Think It Over. I need to get into my closet. Holy cow, they packed this well. Very well. Got that box out of the way. This box does say repair. So I don't know if it was a doll that was in a school that needs to be repaired, if it was one that got repaired, or what exactly. Hoping it's something easy if she does need to be repaired, as like it's just a mouth sensor or something and it's not something major. So anyways, I'm open her up. Like I said, she came in her box and she is in very, very good shape. Yes, she is naked. She looks to be in decent shape. She did come naked. She didn't come with any accessories. She does look to need a good cleaning. Okay, I can hear her motion sensors. Her neck is still intact, but overall, aside from the cleaning, which is just like surface dirt, just like take a quick magic eraser with her, she looks to be in pretty good, decent shape. For those of you that are sight impaired, it is a Generation 6 or original RealCare baby, or RealCare 1, some people call them. I have been wanting one for a while. I know that they bother me when they cry. It's, now that I have the other ones, it's almost one of those things where I've been wanting one, but I didn't want to spend a whole lot on it because of the fact, unfortunately, I know, like, once she does start working and I have all her pieces for her, she'll probably just more end up in the collection, as opposed to, like, some of my other babies that actually sit out, and I do things with, like, my RealCare 2, my 2 Plus, and my 3s. But, like, I was talking to my husband about it, and I go, you know, I have, some traditional neonates, I have an unweighted neonate, I have electronic neonate, which pretty much stays in the box and is exactly like a Gen 6, and then I have the G4, and then the RealCare 2, a RealCare 2 Plus, and then 2 3s. So I'm like, I'm only missing the original RealCare. Hopefully I can get her working, because I do get quite a few questions about these ones, because a lot of people want the Gen 6s because you do not need a control unit to start them. All you need is to be able to open up the back, which I do have the key. I just have to get it out of my closet because it's stored right now. But you just need the key, open it up, put the batteries in, and then I've shown in the past how to start RealCare 2 without the without a control unit, which the only way you can do that is if you have the ID programmed to them. And in a lot of cases, the IDs coming with them are either not programmed to them or they don't come with it. So in the rare case you can find a 2 that has the ID pre-programmed with it, oh, by all means jump at that. But a lot of people go with the 1s or the Generation 6s because you don't need to do that. It's just this. The same ID can be used for multiple babies across the board, but you program the ID when you program the doll. So you'd hit the emergency stop button, then you just touch the ID a couple times. and then the baby's activated. This is, I've been covering her privates. This is a Caucasian female. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep my 2 as a Caucasian female. I've contemplating just renaming her Cynthia, which is what my 2's name is. Just renaming her Cynthia, and then getting, I've sold both of my Hispanics now, so I don't have any Hispanic babies, and it's like, of course, I sold my 2+ Hispanic girl, which I could have turned her into the 2 and then sold the Caucasian. But I do have the male for sale, my dark African male that I've toyed with swapping their electronics and keeping him and selling the Caucasian female. I have to kind of think about that for a little bit, but this one will be staying just for the reason of I want to have one in my collection. I'm hoping she works. That's going to have to be another video, obviously. But yeah, like I said, she looks to be cosmetically overall in really good condition. I'm hoping it's just something that's a simple fix, because trying to see. Okay, it doesn't sound like the mouth sensor is loose, because sometimes that happens. So I will test her. I have a control unit. I just have to get everything out. One thing I did notice, and I noticed in the auction, a lot of times some of these babies that have been used for schools and then they say they're repairs, it's because batteries have been left in them. And like you can see the corrosion from the batteries escaping the battery box. This one did not. They obviously couldn't get into the battery box because they did not have the key. So I'm going to have to do that. So I'm going to get everything out, and I will be making another video with her. But so far, like I said, I know I'm going to keep her. I just don't know if I'm going to keep the other little girl that I have, Caucasian girl. Because my whole thing is I don't want to have multiple babies of the same race and gender. So it's either I'm going to keep the dark African male, or, which actually might work because I've been contemplating selling my dark African female neonate. But I didn't want to keep, I might end up doing that. I might end up turning him into the 2 and keeping him, selling my neonate, and then selling the Caucasian female is what I might end up doing. So I just have to think about it and kind of rework some stuff around, and I will let you know what my decision is in a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed this box opening. I know it's not going to be very long because it's not a grand box opening, since she did come from the Goodwill. And yeah, so I will see everyone in the next video. Bye.